Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We're up and running then. There is the live figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well measured. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Looking for the far post. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And smartly reclaimed. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a look and plays it forward. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Pedri. That's a good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Ed Milson. And here's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great because it
tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Yamal! Off target by a whisker. Al-Kubasi gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. There's the shot! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No way through there. Dani Olmo. And here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Yamal. He has found a way through. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. And that little bit of skill has got him away.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Lewandowski. And for the first half, that is that. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! Oh, it's gone in! It is an explosive start to the second half. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the...
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Yamal plays it short. And here's Yamal. Takes the shot! Neymar. Koundé kept aware. and it is reclaimed easily. Dani Olmo, and it's Pedri. Azar, and it's Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Great, shooting chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Dani Olmo, Pedri, and here's the chance to counter. Passes short and sharp. Messi. Pedri. That's a shade optimistic. Probing pass. Araujo cuts out the pass. Balde. Now he's got space here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can he find a finish? Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bayer. Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. In with the challenge. Ronaldinho. Shifted it to the flank. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Ronaldinho, el dorsal 18.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Jordi Alba. And he skips past his man. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! We've got a goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's got away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and...
Can he finish? Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. And this is Lewandowski. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. Edmilson. And Koundé. Yamal. 4 extra minutes added on. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. There is the live figure of Edmilson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between...
It's Bale! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Looking for the run. He's through here. Christensen gets across to intercept that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots! They've scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him. Setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Edmilson. Iniesta wins the duel this time. And this is Bale. Ronaldinho. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Guardiola. And this is Bale, in with the challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Guardiola. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ronaldinho. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar has created one goal already. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Romario providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Neymar. And here's Messi. Now it's Romario. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pedri deals with that comfortably. Messi. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Romario. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Bale. And again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? That's good vision. Romario makes a move down the right. Messi. And it's Yaya Toure. Guardiola. Oh, nicely intercepted. That has not gone well. Neymar. That is good progress on the left. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball.
I wouldn't fancy...
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Yaya Toure. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is a little undercooked. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking tidy in possession here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Romario.
Romario really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Not the most accurate pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
El dorsal 13, Bale. El dorsal 6, Roberto Carlos. serán sustituidos por el dorsal
And it's
20,
been taken short.
el dorsal
And
9,
here's Isco.
el dorsal 10.
This is Iniesta. Tries a shot! Bebeto. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to Bebeto! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And a header! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Yaya Touré. Yaya Touré.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Priol promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out towards the right wing.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Al-Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ah, now can they counter? This ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kubasi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Iniesta. El dorsal 30, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23. Schneider, el dorsal 18. Ronaldinho. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Barcelona have their lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Now who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's rising! That is... So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action.
There is the live figure of Ed Nielsen.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
Bellingham! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder.
He'll try from distance! Oh, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. And he's found a way past. It's Lewandowski! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's nice. Forced to go back. Chance for a shot! Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. Nice control. Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Some really good ball movement. Oh, such a clever touch. Good running, strong and purposeful. Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, played right into his path. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
El dorsal 10, Messi.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Bellingham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big chance! Against the crossbar! And it's Roberto Carlos. Flashes, terrific effort! And that is well cleared. That's destined for the flank.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Well, a
descuento.
glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shapes to shoot! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. That was a given. It always was.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if...
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we get things going again. Oh, that's bad. Can he finish? And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
El dorsal 20.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Yamal. Just eases him off the ball. It's Neymar! Out of play for a goal kick. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
19
movement on both benches.
será reemplazado por el dorsal 86. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Driving
de
forward,
jugadores.
stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Romario. No, it's come to nothing. And that's a good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good take, and is he in? Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. That has ended up in no man's land. Now he's off and running. He can run onto that. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Neymar! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Triol can get it clear. There's the shot! Neymar, and he skips past his man.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, Neymar! And that's a sharp finish!
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 67 el dorsal 11.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
There is the live figure of Edmilson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Oh, he's got a lot, hasn't he?
Impressive jump! In again. Tries to get it clear. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Threads one in. Well, they can break here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maradona finds himself offside. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Edmilson. Edmilson. This is promising. Howson. And it's Edmilson. Maradona is onto this. Chouameni. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Sergi makes a dash for it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Cruyff. He's had it taken off him.
Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri spots it and intercepts. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. Juli. Madrid are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions. Whether it's
Cruyff! Messi.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Pedri. Now it's Maradona. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. And this is Maradona. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He'll fancy himself from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Oh, good ball! Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is out of play. Koundé finding himself in space. Al Kubasi clears it away. Chouameni. Sergi. Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Couldn't squeeze it through. Koundé. Triol. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. He has found the one. And a chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And it's hoisted clear. Christensen wins the duel this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Ronaldinho. Good chance here! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Good try, very good try in fact. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And this is real chance! Vinicius Junior. It's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. And Cruyff! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Julie. Neymar. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Julie just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. And he's worked it through.
That's good play from him.
Delivers with wit.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. That's just playing it safe and simple.
In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. There's the crossfield ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
The chance to break through. Sure. As close to a certainty as can be.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Getting up there! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 86.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Look at the space here. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona with the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's played through for him. So no flag here. Serves up across. Foot in.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
David Villa! It's loose, and again. And there's his goal. That is is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
So, tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Well, they've got it again. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rashford. Shot could be decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Barcelona leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's played in here, cleared away.
Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Rafinha. Pings in a... Oh, great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
All hands on deck for this one.
Messi, el dorsal 9. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
Oh, good
El
effort!
dorsal 17.
No, just not quite.
Edmilson had only the seemingly easy task of hitting the target with the keeper wrong-footed, and he made a mess of it.
David Villa.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Very much into the last knockings. Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Rafinha. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Martinez with the foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
He has a look. David Villa! Rashford. Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. We are into stoppage time. Rafinha, now it's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run, Rafinha, cross from Rafinha.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't...
He's rising! Of course! And right near the end, we have parity. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Cambio de jugadores.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Barcelona pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Can he get it through? Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Olmo. Guardiola. Now it's Rafinha. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Rashford. Edmilson. And Dani Olmo. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a shade optimistic. Sergi. Rafinha, and here's Rashford. That has been cut short. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking to play him in. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Triol stood his ground strongly. Koundé's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And here's Rashford.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is just caressing the ball. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, good-looking ball. Yamal looking to add to his goal. And this is Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That is good alertness. That pass isn't the best. David Villa. And the shot! In he goes again! Madrid have their third corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Sergi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal, he's a sharp little ball here. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And how did he not put that away? So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that's a fine interception. Back could it go? And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Neymar. He's picked his way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shoots! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.